Hello viewers, I'm Yahtzee Crowshaw. I used to be too self-congratulatory, but now I'm absolutely perfect in every way.
It's true. I've seen it.
And this is...
Scumfuck Butterball.
It's Gabriel.
Detective extraordinaire.
Who, if you'll remember last time, fucked up.
Yeah.
Because there was a mimic. And he thought, I think I could probably kill this mimic before it ate my face off if I stand in front of it like a div.
I'm gonna get you to, like, do the Christmas phone call to Mum this year.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
I know. That's gonna make a lot of my life a lot simpler.
So, I'm just gonna try and kill that mimic. And then, we got shit to do back where we just were.
Oh, yeah, look. Room full of kneeling fellas. Oh, that's right. Mr. Spooky Wall we can kill with a bit of metal for some reason.
Yeah, I think, that's activated.
Maybe only his waist, like, is a ghost. Or maybe only his top half.
Okay.
That's not a lot of... That's not a very well-defined...
I'm not seeing no trousers.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Bang.
Whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack. Hey, the heavy attack actually does less damage.
Does it?
Crazy.
Huh. Why? Is there, like, is there a stat reason for that? Like...
Beats me.
Alright.
I guess because they're a whippier enemy.
Little buggers.
I don't know, frankly. Oh, well, the horse doesn't come back at least.
Hooray!
So, how have you been?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Up to much?
Reading, playing video games, and exercising.
Ah, the 3 R's.
Yep.
What video games?
That's
That's relevant.
Yeah, I'm finally getting around to starting Grand Theft Auto 5, which
Online or vanilla?
just vanilla. I'm thinking of getting into the online component, but at the moment I'd like to just explore the world and have the game happen at me, you know?
Well, here's my tip for the online mode. Have a phone nearby with a mini game on you can play while you're waiting for all the loading that has to happen.
Is it that bad?
It's pretty fucking atrocious, yes. Especially with Australian internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your connection like here?
Not bad.
Well, what's
great,
your up
though.
and down?
Well, I don't know the exact kbps. Killer beeps.
Well, I'd hope it's in mega.
Could be pops. I'm not sure, but Steam game will download like 1-2 megasecond.
Right, so you probably, yeah. Like, I've got... I mean, my Steam games will download,
Hey, that's what we want to get out of the way of.
Oh, okay, so that's... Does he have that attack again? What the... fucking
just-
Voldo, motherfucker?
When his legs spring out, that's what happens.
Oh, okay. Is that like an insta that does a lot of damage? Like, is that it?
Well, yeah, you saw when you
Right.
died.
Well, yeah, I just
In
wasn't...
that
I
humiliating
didn't know if
way.
that was a washing pole.
A washing pole. Let's have a look at my new washing pole.
Finally. Get a bit of laundry done.
Where is it? Ground lance.
I think it'll be up with the... no.
Bone staffs? No.
You have to be up with the poles, I'd assume.
Well, I thought I was with the poles
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Oh, there it is. The washing pole.
yeah, it's a bit of a...
A katana of unknown origin. An extremely long blade.
That is actually really long.
I've seen longer. What's that doing for my... Oh, blimey, that took our
Yeah, that's a fair...
weight up a bit, didn't it? Let's get out Old Faithful.
Bummy knocker. He does a lot more damage too.
Well, yes. He's level 8.
Yeah, I've got the... You know, one thing I like about the PC version is I've been playing so many kind of first-person-y games at the moment that I've shifted it to first-person mode on GTA, and I'm actually really enjoying that.
I didn't like that so much. Well, for the same reason I dislike first person in a lot of cases, because it reduces visibility quite heavily. Not that way, because can't go back the way we came, can we?
And then
We
there's
wanna
that big
go-
front door there.
Yeah, we want to go this way. We want to come back around to the bonfire.
Let's check out the front gates.
I can't be bothered to homeward bone it. Did you
Oh,
did you
yeah.
just snigger because I said bone?
Yeah.
Are you like 3?
Yeah. Hey, I'm 3 3/4.
I assumed as
Jerk.
much. Well, I'll tell you what I've been doing.
Didn't we go up there and kill the things?
Well, you can cut through here as well.
Yeah, I did hit these girls.
Yeah.
You have a lot of problems with the bitches. Like...
That's rather a personal comment.
So accurate for a...
Hey!
Dude, you gotta...
Hey! I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh well.
Womp womp.
I'd advise going to get our bloodstain, because there was like 20,000 souls in that.
Okay.
You lost it first.
Ignore the...
Mr. Come Cuddle Me, Mr. Mimic.
Yeah, it beats dying to, like, just two vanilla, like, fucking enemies.
There was a
like...
fireball, like, just floating there in the middle of the room. I thought it was safe to have a sippy. Anyway, we're actually quite close to finishing the Eye of Argon.
Oh, good. Wait, where are we?
Stop muttering.
Oh, did that just go down? What's going on?
Yeah, that's where we need to go, but we want to have bloodstain first.
Yeah, well, that was... That's definitely where I'm heading. Should we go use the souls a little? Like, that might be a... Like, I don't want to run around with 20k souls just sitting on the fucking ticket.
Okay, well, might as well level up then.
Yeah.
I seem to remember finding an Estus Flask shard last time as well.
Oh, yeah, neat. God, I love the Estus.
Okay. We left it on Grigner and Carthena sneaking up behind the two baddies who hadn't realised they were there. What a pair of sods. A shadowed bulk leapt from behind a jutting promontory.
It's so good, it's so good.
My old priest had a jutting promontory. As it brought down a double-edged axe with the sped of a striking thought. One of the nobles sagged lifeless to the ground, skull split to the teeth. Ugh. You know, that's actually good writing on Jim Size's part. Yeah. That was a good, a very evocative bit of language there. We found 5 good words out of this shit.
I just realized, like, how is this gonna end? I'm fucking thrilled. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat now.
Yeah, we're like a page away. Grigner gasped as he observed the bisected face set in its leering death agonies.
Well, that ruined it.
It was Agafund. The dead man's comrade, having recovered from his shock, drew a jewel-encrusted dagger from beneath the folds of his robe and lunged towards the barbarian's back. Grigner spun at the sound from behind.
Oh, there's a fucking ghost there.
And
That's what
smashed down his crimsoned axe once more. Oh, for God's sake.
Look, there's a... No, not her. You know, the fucking... Why is it doing that? There's a... When you walked in there, I saw like a weird clash. I thought it was an arrow. It's, there's a wall ghost.
Yeah.
I got the blood though, so...
Go from crimsoned axe there.
Crimson axe once more. His antagonist lunged, howling to a stream of stagnant green water, grasping a spouting stump that had once been a wrist. Grigner raised his axe over his head and prepared to finish the incomplete job, but was deterred halfway through his lunge by a frenzied screech from behind. Carthena leapt to the head of the writhing figure, plunging a smouldering torch into the agonized face.
I could have gone the back way, actually.
Jesus. Huh. Jesus, fuck, they're going to town on this cunt.
Ah! God damn it. Bye, ladies.
Run away!
Shit!
Run away faster!
Run away!
The howls increased in their horrid intensity, stifled by the sizzling of roasting flesh, then died down until the man was reduced to a blubbering mass of squirming, insensate flesh. Grigner advanced to Carthena's side, wincing slightly from the putrid aroma of charred flesh that rose in a puff of thick white smog throughout the chamber. Carthena reeled slightly, staring dazedly downward at her gruesome handiwork. I had to do it. It was Agaphim. I had to. She exclaimed. All right. Sargon should be more careful of his right-hand men, added Grigner, a smug grin upon his lips. But to hell with Sargon now. The stench is becoming bothersome to me. With that, Grigner grasped Carthena around the waist, always.
And used his hook shot.
Yeah, leading her around the bend in the cave and into the open.
This female character lacks personal agency, for my liking.
Like actual physical personal agency. A ball of feral red was rising through the mists of the eastern horizon, dissipating the slinking shadows of the night. A coral stood before the pair, enclosing two grazing mares. Grigna reached into a weighted-down leather pouch dangling at his side and drew forth the scintillant red emerald that he had obtained from the bloated idol. Raising it toward the sun, he said, "We shall do well with this bauble, eh?"
Is he Canadian now?
Apparently.
We shall do well with this bauble, eh?
Carthena gaped at the gem, gasping in a terrified manner. "The Eye of Argon! Oh, Kala!"
Oh, what?
Kala, K-A-L-L-A. Kala? Kala? I'm going Kala.
What?
Oh.
Fun fact, this is the stupidly longest fucking elevator in the game. Let's count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
Legit, I thought it was a joke back when you got to 30.
No, and now we're going up it.
Oh, rad.
Hooray!
At this, the gem gave off a blinding glow, then dribbled through Grigna's fingers in a slimy red ooze. Grigna stepped back, pushing Carthena behind him. The droplets of slime slowly converged into a pulsating, jelly-like mass. A single opening transfixed the blob.
Oh god, it's her period!
Formant into a leech-like maw. Then the hideous transgressor of nature flowed toward Grigna, a tail of greenish slime lingering behind it. The single gap puckered repeatedly, emitting a ghastly sucking sound.
So it's an asshole now.
This is, like, actually just turning into, his understanding of sex.
Hey!
This is intercourse. What the?
Here's the chum.
Oh.
That's
some fucking Silent Hill shit.
That's someone who needs a key.
Yeah.
And there's a girl in a dress.
Figure out the dick in the mouth drawer.
Can't open that right now, though. Just gonna open these 3 chests.
Grigna spread his legs into a battle stance, stealing his quivering thews for a battle royale with a thing he knew not how to fight.
Yeah, this whole scene is just an analogy for Jim Thies' understanding of sexual relations, isn't it?
Yeah, Carthena, how...
there have been clues throughout this entire story about how he thinks about women.
I mean, to be fair, 16 in the 70s, you didn't have, the internet or even really porno mags to explain the vagina in much detail.
Well, he's not trying to describe sex at this point. He's describing something that inadvertently seems to have taken on all the qualities.
But I think in that is the sort of...
Hey, with that small room with 3 boxes is the only thing at the top of this stupidly high elevator shaft. So now we're going all the way back.
Excellent. Carthena wound her arms around her protector's neck, mumbling, "Kill it! Kill!" while her entire body trembled. Fuck, this is weird. The thing was almost upon Grigna when he buried his axe into the grisly maw.
Yeah, he's gonna be a much better fighter with a woman hanging off his neck.
Yeah, it's like, honey, I have to fight the blob creature now. Could you not be on my neck?
Tell you what, why don't you go make me and the blob creature a sandwich somewhere? Just gonna head back to Majula for a bit, because I've got some fire seeds that I want to cash in. And we might have Sublime Bone Dust, who the fuck knows? It's not like we keep track of these things.
No. Grigna drew his axe back with a film of yellow-green slime clinging to the blade.
No, we didn't.
The thing was seemingly unaffected. Then it started to sluice up his leg. The hairs upon his nape stood on end from the slimy feel of the thing's booly bulk.
Hey, here's that lady we dressed up.
Oh, there, I'm here, and would you even were kind.
You were 2 feet away from Majula, you fucking stupid cow.
You valueless Hessian tart.
Right, we got a fire seed. We got 2 fire seeds, I think.
The Nauta sucking sound became louder, and Grigna felt the blood being drawn from his body. With each hiss of hideous pucker, the thing increased in size. Huh, that's interesting.
A ring that increases lightning defense. I think I'll buy that for no reason.
Grigna shook his foot about madly in an attempt to dislodge the blob, but it clung like a leech, still feeding upon his rapidly draining life fluid. He grasped with his hands,
There's that
trying
life
to...
fluid again. I remember the life fluid from the start. We've come full circle now.
Well, you know, that's a writing technique.
I like this lightning defense ring so much I put it on for no reason.
Yahtzee, prescient, close, clack. Fucking
Yeah,
Jesus.
try that again, man. Maybe put your teeth back in first.
I'm slowly turning into the slimy blob. That's what's happening.
How much more is there?
Well, this is like the last paragraph until it gets to sort of the weird little extra bits.
Okay, let's do the last part.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yes, we got the key to the castle now. And you're a dirty rascal.
He grasped with his hands, trying to rip it off, but only found his hands entangled in a sickly glue-like substance. The slimy thing continued its puckering, now having grown the size of Grigner's leg from its vampiric feast.
See, it was just raining in the other places. It's lightning here. Now let's navigate the King's Passage. He might be a bit offended, but this is something we must do.
Got a lot of defense. What's all that business?
Fuck
Oh, there's some fellas. Howdy, guys. Grigner began to reel and stagger under the blob, his chalk-white face and faltering muscles attesting to the gigantic loss of blood. Well, now it's blood.
Oh shit, it's the Looking Glass Knight.
Huh. That looks like something from, Neverending Story 2.
He's got a big-ass shield, this guy.
Really does.
Oh, he has lightning powers. What a completely unexpected development.
What a surprising happen. Oh, he does. Oh, he's got the multiple face thing. I kind of like that.
Ow.
It's always been a weird sort of armor thing that I've enjoyed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Lightning, bro. That thing you've got, that big fucking mirror shield, looks like it's weighing you down. I'm just saying that's fat rolling you.
Oh, it'll help his kill case soon enough, believe me.
Alright, I'll stop there. You can have the last paragraph, or do you want me to finish it?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Carthena slipped from Grigner in a death-like faint, a morrow-chilling scream upon her red, rubish lips. In final desperation, Grigner grasped the smouldering torch upon the ground and plunged it into the reeking maw of the travesty. A shudder passed through the thing. What was that?
That was a lightning attack.
Oh. He looks a little sleepy after those. He looks a little sleepy in general.
Oh, he's doing the thing.
Okay.
He's doing the thing he does.
What's that about, then? Oh, what's happening?
He's summoning a friend.
Oh, you dickbag.
Ah.
I hate fucking... please beat this, I don't want to have to deal with it.
Well, no promises.
Grigner felt the blackness closing upon his eyes, but held on with the last ebb of his rapidly waning vitality.
So it happened again.
He could feel its grip lessening as a hideous gurgling sound erupted from the writhing maw. The jelly-like mass began to bubble like a vat of boiling tar as quavers passed up and down its entire form.
Quavers?
Yeah.
I used to like those back in England.
Yeah, I was gonna... What were those?
They were a sort of maize snack. With a cheesy taste.
Aw. Fucking bullshit. That was an accident, you stupid.
I liked his unimpressed face there.
He's just like, you just hit me right on the shield. Like, you came up to me and just bopped me right on the one big fucking bit.
Well, bugger, he's doing that.
Can getting behind something help? Nope, no. Yeah, look at that.
Keeping your distance.
And then it says end of available copy, and then the rest of it just looks even more fascinating.
Oh,
so that was like where he ended it. That was where he chose to fucking wrap that shit up.
Left it on a cliffhanger, I see.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I was over
Interesting
here.
direction.
Die! Oh, buttons. Okay, I got hurt by that somehow. Go on, do a hit. No, not that one. Oh, he's making me feel silly. Okay, maybe I can do this.
I believe.
This isn't the easiest boss. But it's not the hardest either, I guess.
Who would you rate the hardest? Have we come across them yet?
Well, Royal Rat Vanguard's pretty arsey. Oh, he's doing lightning again. Ah, ha, ha.
Tickled. Drink, Mr. Burns, drink.
Yeah. Phew. Haha!
Yes.
Just in time to be ready for you.
Fucking fuck you.
I run rings around you.
You and your variety of faces.
Right, well, that's that. So yeah, what I've been doing this week is I've been catching up on the One Punch Man anime. Hey!
Oh yeah, hey,
it's those
oh,
guys.
the fucking smoke's gone.
I
Pirouette!
ain't dealing with you assholes.
Can they follow you down there? I bet they're gonna... Alright, they're tethering, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you recommend it?
Well, I find with a lot of animes, if you've read the manga, it's like exactly the same because they like follow the manga exactly in terms of images and basically use it as a storyboard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite fun, like seeing some actual animation in the animation. But I feel in doing that, they run the risk of actually making it into an action anime rather than a kind of a spoof of one. Which was kind of already happening with the manga because he used to do these really amazing vistas and like double page spreads with really action-packed attacks and stuff. And you know, focusing quite a bit on fights between people who aren't Saitama, who of course finishes all the fights in one punch because that's his character, that's the joke. But yeah, it's fun. You know, I laughed a few times.
Alright. Gonna download that.
I've been watching it on Daisuke website or whatever it's called. They're just on there, you just watch them.
Yeah, isn't it with Japan, like, unless it's licensed to the West, they just don't really give a fuck?
Well, it seems like a pretty official sort of site. What's this message say?
Try jumping. No, stay calm.
See, I wanted to get out of the way of those bloody statue things, but there is a chest here that we want. I think. What's in it? I forget. A spell quartz ring.
Cool.
That's like the thunder quartz ring, but it works against spells.
Hooray!
We're now moving into one of the arsiest areas of the game.
Oh.
I'm going to switch back to Lance because we're free of all the armoured enemies now.
Hooray! You guys are forced to attend a furry convention in full anthropomorphic outfit.
Well, then why are you going to the second question?
Because the first one's stupid.
I had a great answer for it.
Oh. Well, tell us, Yahtzee, then. Please tell the shortest story you can possibly think of, but it must contain sex, religion, and mystery from Vextra.
Who was that priest who just fucked me in the arse?
Ta-da!
There you go. Sex, religion, and mystery. Your turn.
I don't want to, because the old one is just, you know, oh god, I'm pregnant, who's the father? Like, that's an old, like,
Oh, I hadn't heard this.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an old thing, that's why I didn't want to deal with it.
Okay.
But yours was good, because it was actually different from the fucking standard.
I didn't know there was a standard.
Ah, well, there is.
I just attracted to the question as a career creative. I thought we could have fun with it, but now you've ruined it for everything now.
Yeah, good, because it's...
Right, here we are in Shrine of Amana, aka Twat Town.
Hippie chicks dreadlocks. Okie dokie. You guys are forced to attend a furry convention. Jesus, why do you choose these?
I guess it's kind of like the bottom of Blight Town, but without the poison swamp, but with a bunch of assholes in it.
What are the... what kind of assholes?
Well, you'll find out. There's a singing asshole.
Oh, well, that's a
To
nice
start with.
change.
Well, these kinds of assholes, since you ask.
Oh,
Can't get that from here.
maybe go
What
shoot
we
it a
can
bit,
do is knock it down and go look for it
yeah.
later.
Is he the one singing? That's a really lovely voice.
No, it isn't. He's more into male voice choirs.
Whoa!
Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Probably survived the fall, actually.
He didn't seem to...
Hey, I see you peeking out there.
Pika boob. He didn't seem to aggro when you went near him. Like, what's that about?
Well, he did. I just was quicker on the draw, I think.
He managed to get right up on him. He was just like, oh, isn't this a lovely view? Ow!
I'm taking a risk. I didn't think it was a
Alright,
risk.
let's just cut to the chase. Madam Marcus would probably like to know what our personas are.
Oh, yes. This seemed like another vested interest question to me.
Yeah. Gonna get some fucking art as a result of this one.
You guys are forced to attend a furry convention in full anthropomorphic outfit, somehow. Can we imagine the scenario, the contrived scenario in which we are somehow forced to attend a furry convention in full anthropomorphic outfit? Is it like a Mr. Bean style amusing conflux of events? Maybe we were at this. Oh, there was a thing there. Hello.
The fuck?
You're dead now.
Huh. Liquor.
Maybe we were at this hotel and we accidentally got locked out with all our clothes missing. And we snuck into a storeroom and all they had was
fursuits.
Anthropomorphic outfits.
So now we have to pick. Oh no, what shall we ever pick?
Well, you know, something about as unsexualized as it is possible to be, obviously.
You know, I'd have said that about most of, you know...
I would like to be a jellyfish.
What kind?
An invisible one.
So just a naked you running around wrapped in cellophane. There we go. Little bits trailing off the bottom.
Well...
Okay, so Yahtzee's junk pressed against some cling film.
I'd want the rest of me to be invisible too. It's not a full anthropomorphic outfit otherwise.
What? I don't think... There are no jellyfish that are invisible. There are some that are hard to see as a result of the way they're constructed, but I don't think invisible is a fair answer to this.
Well, you know, that kind of jellyfish.
Okay, I'll just be a fucking eagle.
Hey! They can be pretty sexualized.
Well, yeah.
People who've got an egg fetish. Again,
I'm not bothering to try and hide from the sexualization element of this.
I'm pretty sure the quick attack does more damage again.
A ring thing? I don't know. What other Let's Players or reviewers do you guys listen to from Steven the Steve?
Do you listen to any others?
Nope.
Besides us, that you don't even listen to?
Nope.
You don't even listen to while we're recording?
No.
We don't actually need to attack most of these because they're asleep because that singing's going on.
Ah, that's interesting.
I guess this is lore or something.
Do we meet the singer?
Well, yes, we do. Hey! Good.
Yeah, so I don't. What about you?
Yeah, I watch quite a few. I subscribe to Let's Prey and Chip Cheesem and General Ironicus. I quite like a few of the old Something Awful Let's Play forum crowd, like Super Best Friend and G-Op and Psychedelic Eyeball.
What do they kind of do? Like, are they sort of archivists or sort of describers?
They do more personality-driven, I guess. Oh. But they also do, you know, generally full demonstrations of the games.
Oh.
I don't want it to be completely dry, but I like the game to be shown off as well.
Mm. So more game-focused.
We are Milfinito. We are some variety of Mexican delicacy.
Stop interrupting my singing MILFs.
Oh, there's that giggling sound.
But what is a king? We know nothing, for we will...
Okay, I'll fucking bloody sod you then. Unless you've got an item if I keep using up all your text.
Is there anything, perhaps this...
That's more like it.
When we sing, the little ones grant this is...
Okay, you're weird. I better go before I catch the weirdo lurgy. Yeah, this room is not so bad. It's the next one that's the arse.
So this is like a cheek.
Yeah, this is a thing saying, hey, you're about to enter a big cavern with lots of water everywhere.
Oh.
Obviously, if you go straight too far from the path, you fall into deep water and die horribly.
So there's like just lots of insta-death lurking around.
Well, someone started singing again.
Good job. Thanks, honey. Somewhere there's a mod that lets you change the fucking song.
What, to like Love Shack?
That'd be good. Love Shack could be solid. I was gonna go,
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
I'm thinking...
You take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of Esters on the wall.
There you go. Someone can mod that into the game.
Right, let me do all the numbers as well so they can, like...
Just
pass
sing
them
the
around.
numbers individually.
98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88. I'm bored of this now.
87, 86, 85, 84,
Yeah,
83.
just take it from earlier when I was counting all the steps on that elevator.
Ah, there you go.
There you go, you can do the whole, probably do the whole song now.
I was gonna go like Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Like, I'm thinking girl power ballad just echoing around the room just amuses the hell out of me.
I'm preferring 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Just like a raucous party or stroke drinking song.
Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
What's keeping everything asleep? I get knocked down.
Well, Chumbawamba was the band, of course. But since this was pretty much only their only song, we'll let it slide.
It's forever called Chumbawamba.
Do you remember what the song was called, Mr. Trivia Gabriel?
Why would I know that?
It was, well, I know it, so...
Why do you know that?
I assume since we've walked similar paths in life, perhaps you would know too. But it was called Tub Thumping, for the record.
What an odd name.
Rather.
Is that like a... Is that... Because they were a British band, weren't they? Or a UK band? Or
Well, yeah.
Irish?
I mean, you could get that from the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, is tub thumping a euphemism for something in the UK? Like,
Not that I know of. I'm not familiar with the local dialects of every individual region, of course. Are you a mimic? No, I didn't think you were.
Do you think that the console wars will ever get around to ending, or are we stuck with this constant pissing match of exclusivity and processing power from Callum KP?
Well, you know, I'm happy for there to be competition in the marketplace. I mean, the alternative is Monopoly, which is a lot worse.
Could it wind up being something a little more open source, like just sort of PC? But I mean, then we're getting to the sort of NVIDIA monopoly, which is
Well, yes.
developing.
This is the room that's an arse, and this is why it's an arse. It's full of these fucking wizards with very long range, who've got very long range, and can see you from fucking miles away, and fling fucking homing magic spells at
So
you.
you'll just be minding your own business and get copped in the back by bullshit.
Yeah, constantly.
Right.
Let's use up these souls we've got.
Yes, that sounds arsey.
It is considerably arsey. This is where the game's pretty much linear. There's nowhere else we can go at this point. We've got to get through this. We gotta get through this. We gotta get through this.
I don't know, like,
KP's name's come up before, hasn't it?
you're the one that picks the fucking questions,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm pretty sure he's asked questions most weeks.
Like, you know.
Vitality.
There you go, Callum. You've been noticed.
Adaptability.
You don't want to spend some of like the piles of soldier souls and shit that we've got. Like,
Well,
we're sitting on those for a
if
reason.
you
I
really-
mean,
if you really want me to.
well, I figure we could be a higher level or have like fancier shit. Like, can this guy sell us stuff we can use to upgrade our weapons and whatnot?
Well, let's find out. He sells the tiny shards.
Nah.
Actually, the lady might sell better stuff.
Ooh.
You've been long. Well, I've only one thing to provide, and we both know what that is.
She wants a titty blast.
Titty blast.
Just the large cyanide shards, which I think we've outgrown.
Oh. I suppose people can't really be carrying around chunks.
Well, she's got two pretty big chunks right in front of her.
Memory shards.
Can we reinforce? I don't believe we can. No, we need 3 more chunks. Fucking hell.
It'll probably, like, the console walls will probably just shift. I mean, do you think Nintendo will ever disappear?
Well, they're kind of past the... Oh, we can upgrade our armor.
Hey, do that.
Pants or vest?
I think vest is probably most sensible. I mean,
Yeah, we get more of an increase as well. Well, Nintendo have sort of gone past the point, you sort of Monty Python, Batman sort of point of no return, where once you reach a certain level of popularity, you can always come back. Even if, you know, you lose all your reputation, you can let it lie for a couple of years, wait for nostalgia to build up, and then bring out a new one. So probably they'll probably go through that cycle for the rest of time.
they're an old company.
They're quite resistant to change, those lads. Well, at least they are now.
I do love the way the armor doesn't appear. Just like nude dude, giant shield, enormo fucking axe.
Well, he might have had invisible armor on.
Fair enough. Is there invisible armor?
I've seen some ghosts wearing something along those lines, so presumably I haven't found it.
I've seen invisible shit in regular Dark Souls, but that was an invasion, and that was a cunt using cheats.
Okay, let's use all our souls. Why not?
I'm not saying all of them, but I mean, if you want to. Alright, yeah, fuck
Fading
it.
souls for the, that's the aperitif. Souls lost undead, that's the soup course. Soul of a nameless soldier, that's the fish. I'm coming onto the main now. Large soul of a nameless soldier. And second part of the main, the souls of the proud knight.
Pew!
Now we're moving on to...
Yeah, we're getting some hectic fucking territory here.
This is the sorbet you have between courses.
Yeah, well, you need a palate cleanser. A light lemon sorbet, I recommend.
Lovely. And now this is the... What comes between main course and dessert?
Does something? Maybe we're on a Daguerre station sort of thing.
This is dessert.
Okay.
This is a
First dessert.
This is a big lumpy pudding. Now we're having the cheese and crackers. And finally, the mince and coffee. What a hearty banquet we've had. Now
let's go die and just annoy the shit out of YouTube.
Now to purge. Strength up to 35. Why not? Vitality up to 28.
I'll leave it in your hands.
Adaptability up. Endurance, endurance, endurance. Vigor.
Excellent.
Bam.
Yeah, I reckon I don't think the sort of fundamental concept of console wars will go away. I just think they'll shift. So I could see it becoming like a graphics card thing.
I mean, the concept of console wars is just the concept of competitive economics.
But I mean, it's, you know, the way Nvidia's going about, you know, everything's geared toward Nvidia. Like, I got a friend with like the sort of nice AMD cards, but apparently you don't get the optimization as well, and the game doesn't wind up playing as well.
I mean, that is sort of an end to the console wars in the sense that the console wars is essentially not so much a competitive economy as it is a number of monopolies.
Yeah.
You can only play these games on this console and all that.
I think we could start seeing
Hey!
Fucking goddamn something similar like that show up with like certain games only running, you know, being optimized for certain cards, things like that.
Possibly.
Wonder what that guy's doing.
Wasting my time is what he's doing.
Eat it, villainess from Willow.
There's a huge monster.
Hello.
Don't get too close to him.
I wouldn't recommend that either.
Oh, bugger, there's an armoured knight. I forgot they added armoured knights for Scholar of the First Sin, and I got my fucking lance out.
Oh, you can just trade it up now.
But I have just remembered we picked up that spell quartering, didn't we?
It's +2.
Let's get that shit on.
Yeah. Yahtzee, you have said in the past that you dislike RTS games. Have you ever said that? I don't remember that.
Well, I don't play them. They're not my thing.
What is it about the genre? See, that's one of those things where it's like someone's interpreted you not playing something as you going, this isn't good.
Yeah, that's a
I think a mischaracterization of your feeling on the matter. Oh, did he just hit? Oh, there's something else there.
It's one of those things. There's something in the water.
What is it about the genre that you don't like, and have there been any RTS games you've actually liked / not made you want to cough up blood?
Bugger, piss, arse.
From NZ Gwimbo.
Right, well, over to you, man. Path's pretty clear. Just make your way to the far end of the room.
Do the spell ladies not respawn?
Yes, they do.
Oh, figs.
Not sure why you think they wouldn't. Right, where were we?
The Lost Ending.
Ah, yes, the Lost Ending.
Wait, no, sorry, end of available copy. So transcriber's note.
Yeah, this is the transcriber's note. This is not Jim Thies' writing. No mere transcription can give the true flavour of the original printing of the Eye of Argon. It was mimeographed with stencils cut on an elite manual typewriter.
Wow.
Many letters were so faint as to be barely readable, others were overstruck, and some that were to be removed never got painted out with correction fluid. Usually only one space separated sentences, while paragraphs were separated by a blank line and were indented 10 spaces. Many words were grotesquely hyphenated, and there were illustrations. I cannot do them justice in mere words, but they were a match for the text.
I need to see that.
These are the major losses of this version of the Eye of Argon. Otherwise, all effort has been made to retain the full and correct text, preserving even misspellings and dropped spaces. An excellent proofreader has checked it for errors both omitted and committed. What mismatches remain are mine. I shall endeavour to keep a copy of the original available for viewing, so it may be appreciated in all its fullness. But as a labour of love for those whose third-generation copies have now succumbed to the bitter vicissitudes of time and entropy, worn away by the ravages of Countell's rereadings before enthralling audiences, I think having a little funny at the story's expense, yet to have found that the heady flavour of its stylistic paragraphs has seeped into their soul and still grips it with a fervid grasp, I dedicate this machine-readable version of the inimitable The Eye of Argon. So, the lost ending.
Fuck!
Oh, just in time for you.
I'm like, click, okay, target the guy behind me. No. Okay, rotate, target the guy. No.
Nope.
The lost ending.
Ha 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 ha, says the game.
With a sloshing plop, the thing fell to the ground, evaporating in a thick scarlet cloud until it reattained its original size. It remained thus for a moment, and the puckered maw took the shape of a protruding red eyeball.
I'll give you a puckered maw.
The pupil of which seemed to unravel before it in the tale of creation. How a shapeless mass slithered from the quagmires of the stigmatic pool of time only to degenerate into a leprosy of avaricious lust.
I'll give you a leprosy of avaricious lust.
What? In that fleeting moment, the grim mystery of life was revealed before Grigna's ensnared gaze.
What is this now?
I know!
Turned into 2001: A Space Odyssey.
What is this? The eyeball's glare turned into a sudden plea of mercy, a plea for the whole of humanity. Then the blob began to quiver with violent convulsions. The eyeball shattered into 1,000 tiny fragments and evaporated.
Grigner became the Star Child.
Yeah. In a curdling wisp of scarlet mist. The very ground below the thing began to vibrate.
Oh, that was like a little rhyme.
And swallowed it up with a belch.
Swallowed it up with a belch?
Blah.
How do you swallow and belch at the same time? Like that.
The thing was gone forever. All that remained was a dark red blotch upon the face of the earth.
So wait,
blotching things up.
Why'd it go away?
It just... Gregna stabbed it in the face with a torch, and then it turned out to be like Blob Jesus. And... But all that remained was a dark red blotch upon the face of the earth, blotching things up.
Oh, there's two of them now.
Yeah, I know. That was the fucking bit that... Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Abort, 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 abort.
Mistakes have been made. Oh, fuck, I thought you were going off an edge there.
You missed. Ow. Still.
Gonna meet my friend Stabitha Christie.
Getting our money's worth out of ring.
Shaking his head, his shaggy mane to clear the jumbled fragments of his mind, Grigna tossed the limp female over his shoulder, mounting one of the disgruntled mares and leading the other. The weary, scarred barbarian trooted slowly off into the horizon to become a tiny pinpoint in a filtered field of swirling blue mists.
I should have been a film director, Jim Thighs.
Leaving the nobles, soldiers, and peasants to replace the missing monarch.
Such a visual writing style.
Last words. Long live the king. 3 exclamation points.
Long live the king.
Yes.
Indeed.
I will modify my opinion of it slightly on account of the fact that I thought this was maybe typed on a typewriter.
Ow.
Not like fucking... Like, it's kind of impressive that he managed to get...
God.
Fiddlesticks. Oh! Come on, you can do it. Crafty Croshaw, you can do it.
It's a good thing I'm so great.
Oh.
Ah.
Man, those are fucking aggressive. And he's...
Well, yeah, we woke them up.
I keep thinking you're gonna walk off a fucking edge, like...
No, we'll be alright around here, I think.
I really need to see the sort of, you know, the pictures and shit, and that would...
Well, I'm sure there's some scans online.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking that up in some of my spare time when I get home.
Good for you. Well, thus ends the Eye of Argon.
That was...
We should find something else stupid to read.
That was great. You in Equestria.
No. No, no, no. Look at one of those really dumb creepypastas or something. Creepypastas.
Maybe we can source a few. Like...
Look up. Search for the phrase Pokemon creepypasta. Maybe they'll be fun to be had if you do that.
Okay, so how do you spell that? YAHTZ. Iron.
Hey,
Equestria.
that's not what I said at
Oh
all.
wow, Google just like prompts that like straight away.
You're spelling out a completely different thing. Where were we on questions? Oh yes, RTS games, why I don't like them. Well, I think what it is that I can't really handle having to worry about more than one thing at once in a game. And in RTS you got to worry about all your units and stuff. I can manage it if in like XCOM where it's turn-based, so you're only doing one thing at a time. But having to worry about it all in real time, that's sort of, you know, overload for me. I don't like it so much.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, I love fighting games and I love like sort of
fire
immediacy.
seed, they're everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna touch this bloodstain.
I have wanted to sort of try play. I feel like I have Civ 5 or something like that.
It's not RTS though.
Oh yeah, what's Civ 5? That's just regular strategy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
That's city building.
That's management and
So like Command and Conquer, because my cousin was like ape shit for Command and Conquer. He modded his own units and stuff into the goddamn game.
StarCrafters would be the classic example, I'd say. Or Warcraft before it, you know, became
A thing.
World of Warcraft. Alright, I see you there, thingy. I'm gonna dodge this thing and then fireball your ass.
Fadoosh.
Oh, stupid thing.
Okay, that went heal.
Yeah. I know you are.
Alright, this is proving remarkably hard. I mean, it looks like your thing's been deleted or has just vanished.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I mean, I'm gonna look for it when I get home. But
no.
okay, let's paste this.
Creepy pasta. I don't know why it's called that.
A modification of copy paste, which was copy pasta because of pun or jokes.
Well, it's not. Stop mumbling. Well, it's not a pun, is it?
Oh, it's play on words.
It's barely that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't rate it a good play on words, but I presume that's what they were going for. Or it could be one of those misspelling things. You know, someone's gone for an E and got an A instead.
You got
a little bit like a
lady.
What is it? Alright, I found one. Pokemon Nurse Joy.
Alright, I'm interested already.
Ever wonder how there are so many Nurse Joys in the Pokemon games?
No. Okay, moving on.
The end. We've all been told that it's because they have a lot of sisters.
I haven't been told that.
Well, no, and in and of itself, that's fucking horrifying and insane. Like, somewhere there's this giant, like, Nurse Joy alien queen just splooging out, like...
We found the Mother Joy.
Something must be producing these eggs. Something we haven't seen yet. I'll watch that again when I get home. I'm just gonna do questions for now.
What's that? Over there.
Oh, looks like he's got a giant fucking... He's got some kind of big tool on him.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving very carefully along this ground.
Because it looks... What's that? Yeah, see, because it looks...
It's
I don't
a
think
guy
that's...
with a shield. And
Well, is that where we have to go?
No.
Oh, fuck it though.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I think with me with RTS games, I think it's...
Okay,
they're very different gameplay styles to what I really enjoy.
Memory serves, the way I found to get past this is to straighten the path at this point and sort of hug the left wall.
Can you not see by looking at
Hey.
the... Like, I mean, because we can see if you
you
kind of angle
bastard.
it, but then we're going to get, like, dickbags sneaking up on us.
Hey, I stabbed you twice.
I know.
You were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any films/games/TV that you like, but none of your friends do, and think that you are weird for liking them? Shade of Pinky Russet.
I think the phrase you're looking for there is guilty pleasure, shade of Pinky Russet.
So what do you... Is there a game in there that you're embarrassed that you enjoy?
Well, I wasn't embarrassed, but I actually quite like playing Bookworm Adventures.
I've never... Is that
It's a PopCap game, where the idea is It's a sort of turn-based battle system thing with like story mode where you damage your opponents by creating the longest words from a selection of letters.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So I quite enjoy it because I like playing anagram games. So that's why I also like Scrabble. I like flexing my vocab.
Let's see. There's probably some films in there. It's hard to like really say that you enjoy bad. There's a guy. Yeah. It's hard to say you really enjoy like bad films these days because there's just there are communities that enjoy shit films. I mean, so I'd have said something like I can sit down and watch Howard the Duck, and that's a fucking terrible film. But just
some people like it, like unironically.
I don't think I've ever met an unironic enjoyer.
I've never watched it. Have you watched it?
Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got finished saying.
Okay. Just making sure you weren't speaking from ignorance here.
No.
What's bad about it? Tell me. This is interesting.
Well, from an adaptation point of view, it's various stages of it's got next to nothing to do with its source material, which is the source material is quite good. So.
Okay, I don't think I've ever read any Howard the Duck comics either.
They're remarkably good for when they they're very modern for when they were written. Like they were kind of that sort of subversive, anti-comic stuff that you wouldn't expect from Marvel during.
Like Flaming Carrot.
Yeah, like actually, quite close to that actually. I do love Flaming Carrot.
Who's for us? Priest Kebab.
Ow. Guy who's a jet.
Bugger.
What was that noise?
That was my frustrated noises.
Your knees were going up and down and everything. That was great.
Shit, I haven't had stuff to read when I die. I'll have to tell a joke again.
Do some questions.
I once tried to be homosexual, but I was only half in earnest. Have you heard that one?
I thought it was good. Ernest is a man's name.
Yes, that is the joke.
Oh, fuck, I'm all the way back here.
Yep.
I wasn't paying attention to what you were doing really, so now I gotta work out a myself.
Now you will
shit.
Reap the rewards of that attitude.
Can't run in water. Fuck off. Oh. No, you're a...
No, that's a ghost.
Yep, okay.
A very solid ghost. Okay, so I guess that answers that question.
Yeah, so I like a lot of trash. Like, I really love, like, trash cinema, like trauma.
Have you ever watched trash that you just really didn't like because it was just boring?
Oh, yeah. The one time we took a video back to the fucking store and we're like, we can't pay for this, was, an abysmal attempt at a parody film called Chicken Park.
See, it's worse when it's trying to be funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's trying to be serious, there's always unintentional comedy to be found. But if it's trying to be funny, that's when it gets excruciating.
Oh, this was... Fucking those should not be allowed to fucking...
Chicken Park, you say?
Yeah, like...
Was this around when Chicken Run came out?
No, this is around when Jurassic... This is around when Jurassic Park came out.
Oh yeah, suddenly it all becomes clear.
So it's a parody of Jurassic Park, and dear fucking god, it is just really bad. Like, it's about giant chickens, giant prehistoric chickens.
Of course.
That they got out of the blood sucked by a prehistoric pubic louse.
Oh, it's funny because it's to do with pubes.
Yeah, it's pubes. They recreated... it's just I'm remembering bits of it fresh now. They recreated, like, the T-Rex of the movie is a giant gay chicken that they lure with this black guy dressed as a sailor.
Okay.
You're not laughing yet. That's strange because these are clearly excellent jokes.
I'm laughing on the inside.
Yeah, well, that's it's they're thinking jokes. They're not that kind of gut laugh stuff.
Yeah, and I work in comedy, so I'm just analysing the elements of humour there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so they're going with the second Mountbatten attempt. Okay, that's an interesting strategy in this scenario because normally you'd want to play the Elizabeth parlance.
Yeah, then...
I'm making shit up.
Yeah, I know. Then, Fuck off with your fucking shenanigans.
Yes, and
Oh no.
we had a big gay chicken.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, was that a pun? Gay chicken. Was that a pun on gay chicken?
I don't know if gay chicken was even a thing when this movie came out, to be honest. Like, fuck.
It's been a thing since man has known how to kiss, I'd argue. I mean, there must have been school kids playing it, like, back in the day. There's the project.
Missed me.
When was the first cultural reference to gay chicken? You're not familiar with gay chicken, listener. That's where two men try to get their faces as close to each other as possible without kissing, and the first one to look away
Oh, you motherfucker.
is the loser of gay chicken. Because I guess it shows how insecure they are. You've got what points? Are you just going to make noises at us?
Oh no, now I'm thinking about gay chicken. That was about...
I know you are.
Bear in mind, this was like 25, 30 minutes into the film, and it had... You know those, like, screwball comedies that try to,
just
like...
hug the wall, hug the wall.
Like, so go over here and hug the wall.
And continue, yes.
Okay. You know those screwball comedies that try to throw, like, a million jokes at you a second?
Yes.
Imagine one of those where, like, just literally no joke hits, and they're all, like... The money shot joke was... like little black gay dude dancing.
So
like
it's
that
the
was...
comedy equivalent of the bloke moment in Pulp Fiction when the bloke walks into a room and fires his gun 6 times and misses every single shot.
Just every single shot without like the sort of religious, overtones. God damn it.
Okay.
And that was it was just
Well,
like me, Dad, my brother. We're all just looking at each other, going, nothing funny's happening, and then it just got to the point where it was just offensively bad, and we're just like, this goes back to the shop.
okay. Well, I guess that answers that question then. Yahtzee, that's me. What do you think of time skips in stories? Like at the end after the climax, for example. For or against them and why? That's why praying _mantis. I'm not really generally for or against them. They're just a storytelling device, really.
Can you think of some good examples or bad examples?
Well, I'm not sure why he specified, at the end of the plot.
Because he loves Harry Potter?
Probably. But there's plenty of good time skips in the middle of plots. Like Grim Fandango would be a good example. Just anything that says 6 months later or whatever. Didn't the DC Universe do that? Like a year passed without any continuity and...
yeah, it was New 52.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a device. And I think it can work in certain situations. Like, say, for example, you were doing a big ensemble cast thing, and you'd just put them all into a new scenario, and they've learned everything they need to learn, and you want to skip ahead to a bit when something interesting
deal
happens.
with that?
Like, you might see a lot of, say, post-apocalypse fiction that does that. You start off with, them building their survival scenario,
or seeing them before.
Then it all goes well for a while, and then the one thing happens that makes it start to fall apart.
All right, should I bother that?
No.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't.
What is it? Fucking the Fargo series 1 of Fargo used it. To
This is
some
the tricky
remarkable
part.
effect.
There's a lot of guys over there.
Come on, I just want one of your buggers to fucking activate.
Because, it's unrealistic for someone's entire life to be non-stop interesting events.
Yeah.
I think it adds an element of that realism back. And then sometimes it's fun to see, like, a character, like, post-growth without having to see all of the growth. I mean, as long as we all understand how the growth came. Like, again, Grim Fandango in like, that second year, when Manny's, I think we talked about this before, suddenly really savvy and knows everyone, and he's got stories for everything you examine. That was a good thing to do in an adventure game. Added a bit of spice to the dialogues.
2 can play at this game.
Well, that might work. They certainly seem to recoil for a while. Although they've got range over you. Yeah, I'd deal with this fella.
Aha. Come on.
Yeah, so that's time skips for you. Curious question to ask. I guess they just wanted us to talk about Harry Potter for a bit.
Poo-poos.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this on the series before, but I have read all of the Harry Potter books up until the last one, at which point I decided I didn't give a shit how it ended.
I haven't read any of them.
And it's not like it wasn't available to me.
No.
Well.
Ah, fucking...
Oh, taking you apart. Took you apart like abstract art, my god.
If you date any girl in their 20s, they probably really like Harry Potter, so I had to watch all the Harry Potter movies. I managed to talk myself down from the books. A friend of mine's girlfriend offered to read the books to him.
I've watched clips of
Fucking killed me.
the first Harry Potter film, and I've decided that I wouldn't want to put myself through an entire 2 hours of that. Because the child actors' performances set my teeth on edge.
I got through it by just being snide.
Well, that's a good way to lose girlfriends.
Just calling Dumbledore Bumblehore, just stop it! Courtney's good. You just...
And you only did it because you got a rise out of her, I'll bet.
That Bumblehore did make me chuckle.
You're remarkably good at making yourself laugh, aren't you?
Yeah.
Perhaps one day you'll extend this talent to the rest of the universe.
Hopefully.
You
I
did, I
can be
wasn't
big on
sure.
the YouTubes.
Speaking of, we have the next question.
Huh. Oh, what an interesting accidental segue.
Haha.
Gabe, you previously said how you'd hate to become a popular YouTuber. What's it like now that you've become recognized on the web?
Yeah,
Literally nothing.
between
It doesn't.
and your other Let's Play friends,
It literally
who you
doesn't
love so much.
impact my life at all.
You'll never get the views from them that I can get you.
No. Well, like I said, I do this because, you know, it's hanging out with you and fucking around and playing video games. I do that because it's hanging out with another friend of mine and fucking around and playing other video games. Like,
but
you and me are never going to hang out and play fighting games together.
Well, no.
But yeah, that's something I can do with this friend.
I
And,
know you get a kick out of the fan stuff.
I find it peculiar. It's interesting, but,
Well,
I mean, I'm going, like, you're going away eventually.
eventually.
Like, you know.
And you aren't.
I'm going away to sort of professional matters that are going to... yeah, an actual job, yeah.
Yeah, you'll never leave Brisbane, though.
Oh no, I will be. Like, that's my state service is going to send me off into the middle of buttfuck. Like, I'm going somewhere else.
Well, I bet if they offered somewhere in Brisbane, that would be your first choice, wouldn't it?
No, I actually want to see... You know, I'd like to do sort of small scale, very distant schooling.
I thought you hated the suburbs.
Not the fuck... Dude, not the suburbs. Like, out in the bush, like sticks.
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry. The considerably more sophisticated sticks.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, it's... You know, these are much more different to sort of the urban setting. And I'd like that experience. I'd like to see that. I want to see that part of Australia, because I've never really seen any of it.
Okay.
Um...
What if you could, like, make money to live by from Let's Plays? Would you give up the teaching?
Lord, no.
Okay, why is that?
Because I don't think the Let's Plays are very stable, for starters.
Well, that's fair enough.
Like,
Well,
that's the
you're
kind of
saying-
thing where if people get bored, or if I, you know, like, the way you keep up on the regularity, because you say that's, like, the key to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what if I get sick? What if I really don't want to do it? Like,
I've
you
been
know.
doing internet videos for 8 years, nearly a decade, and I still make a full-time living from it.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're one of the first, and...
Well, arguably.
Well, one of. Like, not like Mr. You know, ping, Yahtzee.
I didn't
Square one,
I didn't invent Angry Game Reviews.
No.
I was just the best at it.
Well, you were consistent, and also kept your videos to a reasonable time, and also the videos stayed at that time and didn't, like, jump about.
Yeah. And also they're very funny and clever.
Yeah, and that. Well, I think that should go without saying at this stage.
Yes, indeed.
That's just an implied element of Mr. Yahtzee Croshaw
Yes, yes, yes,
internet
yes, yes.
funny review.
Yes, my cock is very hard now. Move on.
It really is. So yeah, there's going to be a point where I'm going away. Like, this is a very temporary thing. I'm going away. I'll be gone.
Well,
My interneting shenanigans will be behind me, and I'll be a dull old man with a dull old man career, and maybe, God willing,
I'll probably end up live streaming once I'm in a country with decent internet.
yeah, so you'll have that to look forward to, internet, and, My primary goal is to marry like a nice woman who's got like a better job than I am, so I can be the domestic.
Oh, you're imagining
That
your
would be-
storybook romance.
Just be the best thing ever, because I'd make like the best fucking house husband.
Have you come up with a name for her?
No, because that's fucking insane. It's like putting on wedding dresses and staring at yourself in the mirror.
What's her name in your dreams? Is it
Wife.
Is it Tiffany?
Are people even named Tiffany anymore? Like, I'd be quite surprised if I met a Tiffany.
I'm sure we'll hear from plenty of Tiffany's now you've said that.
Yeah, with a massive female viewer base.
Hey, don't
All 12 of you gals are all right.
don't underestimate the appeal that my voice has to the ladies.
Well, you have to have something that appeals to the ladies, I suppose.
That and my handsome face and massive, comfortable knob.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
It's the sedan of penises. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to win any size records,
Oh no,
but you'll still be walking.
dude. I've personally met 2 dudes, and I've known of a third
Oh, bugger.
who have done nothing but complain about their catastrophically big dongs.
Really need to stop relying on that heavy attack.
Yeah. Stuck here for a
Do you
while.
have a joke for the last time you died, by the way?
I didn't want to do that. I said we were doing questions.
The questions
Yeah,
are
look,
for
I
the
like-
general flow. The joke is our, drinking game sort of equivalent for every time we die.
Jesus, I don't fucking think of jokes.
Stop muttering. Why do I have to keep telling you that?
Which is... Ha ha ha! I didn't want that second roll, but oh well.
Okay, well, I'll think of a joke then.
Yeah, you do it. You're the professional internet funny. Fucking fiddle tits. I fucking blocked that. Do we have a magic-y resist shield, maybe?
We have a magic resist ring.
Are we wearing it? Oh, we're
Well, we'll
wearing
be
that.
going up against more than magic is the thing.
I suppose.
And yes, we are wearing the magic ring. Give me a joke parameter. I need a joke parameter.
The weekend.
Huh.
Oh, I thought that'd be a nice and simple one for you.
That's a bit abstract.
Oh,
Give me a...
the doctor.
Okay, the doctor. Oh, okay, here's a good one.
Alrighty.
Bloke goes to the doctor and asks for a checkup. Doctor looks him over and says, I think you're going to have to stop masturbating. The man goes, why? The doctor says, because I'm trying to examine you.
I haven't heard that one.
Yes, I like that one. And I wouldn't have thought of it without the parameter. That's the usefulness of parameters.
Whiffing that first.
Whiffy, whiffy, whiff, whiff.
Fucking Jesus.
How long was he winding that up for? Like an hour?
Yeah, I was holding guard, but I'd run out of, what's that word? Stamina.
No, you hadn't.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking, you had half of it left.
The person who asked that... I was holding guard. Oh. The person who asked that last question was Compy. So, no, I'm going away. Yahtzee will be here forever, because he doesn't have any other skills.
Fuck you.
Dude, you don't.
I'm a writer. That has so many applications, it isn't funny.
Are you gonna do... What, are you gonna do tech and manual writing?
No, I'm
Food.
gonna write books.
Right. How? Okay, who actually makes money off of books? Like, I know, like, you've said as much. Publishing's brutal. You usually have to keep another job.
Fucking
So you're gonna be
hell.
like, ah, fuck off.
We've been invaded by a forlorn again.
I'm sad, so I'm gonna invade.
Right, come here.
What do you love and hate about the video game industry from
Hey.
Lucky Vault Boy? Alright, that guy's swinging some heavy meat.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that first blow.
All you getting. Oh,
Ow.
no, maybe not. It's got some speed on it.
Oh, well, that's got more than physical damage. It's eaten into my health with the blocked hit.
Oh. No, it isn't.
Oh. I'm not sure what happened earlier then.
Could it have come around the shield in one of those weird ways that things can do sometimes?
Oh, I think that's the weapon that does that. Yes. I think if he does an overhead swing,
Ooh, yeah,
or
look at that.
or that, it can cut through shields to an extent. Ow. Oh, just in time.
Whew!
Ow!
Dude.
I don't even mind bothering. I'm right next to the fucking bonfire. Yeah, whatevs.
You want to just take a mulligan on that one, because you got a full
Yes,
on?
I think I will.
Yeah, considering you're right near the thing anyway. Yeah, so what do you love and hate about the video game industry?
See, we spend a lot of time talking about the things we dislike, but, you know, I think for the answer to the second part of the question, looked at any other of our videos. But let's concentrate on the things we still love about video games.
I agree.
I love video games.
Yeah, just in general as a genre, as a means, as a medium, it's fantastic. So many ways you can deliver stories, so many different things, and you can...
And a completely different way of telling stories.
Yeah, well, that's the fucking thing about it. And you don't even have to tell a story. Puzzle games and shit. Like you and your word shenanigans, and I enjoy the Tetris.
Like Dara O'Brien said, it's the only artistic medium in which you can be bad at enjoying it. And that's what makes it good.
To be fair, he does use the analogy of a book clamping shut if you don't understand it, which I'd say a lot of Joyce effectively does. But yeah, probably not to the degree that video games do.
He also mentions music stopping because you're bad at dancing to it.
I think probably... Oh, I don't know about this life choice.
Yeah, this was a bad life choice. I'm gonna get behind a wall and have a sippy. The wall is my friend. It is my only friend.
It's the best shield you've got.
Wait. Fucking hell.
Fucking what?
Where'd you all come from?
Alright, you are boned. If you could get out of this...
Were you breeding back there?
Just humping away. Where are we at?
Well, we've done over an hour.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, we love that video games exist. That's what we love about the video game industry.
There we go.
I probably more specifically, I like that it's, I like that now there's a distribution means and means of production for much smaller. Like, we're back to sort of, you know, small auteur creators that can really...
Yes, that's good. And we should probably end this video. So we made a bit of progress, and then we banged our heads against this room for a while.
You weren't wrong about this being an arse room.
Yes, it is. I am never wrong.
Oh, wait. How many times did we go through? These things might be, like, at the no-spawn level. So we got that to look forward to.
No, we're not at that level yet. It's 12 spawns usually, and we haven't done that many
yet. That's a lot. That's more than I thought.
So, yes, from Vladimir Putin, Douglas Uppity, we wish you a Merry Christmas or something.
And a Happy Hanukkah. Well, and a crazy Kwanzaa.
And
May your pagan festivals be ripe with pig meat.
And a sterling Saturnalia.
Yeah. Go bugger a slave boy.
Yes, do that.